We were the underdogs, and I thought we had a real chance. I was working for a consumer electronics company as part of the in-house creative team. We were pitching a campaign to our internal clients for a new product. We were competing against a global award-winning advertising agency. Everyone watching this video has seen that agency's work. But still, the scrappy internal team was given a chance. My team and I had done great work. Our concepts were solid. We knew the launch strategy better than the other agency. We understood the product better because we had direct access to the engineering team. But just as the meeting began, I could tell we had lost. You could feel it in the room. Have you ever been there? They'd given us the opportunity out of obligation. They had no intention of awarding us the campaign. Afterwards, talking with a teammate about what had happened, he said, "Hey, we did everything right. Our clients just don't trust us as much as the other guys. And trust is something you either have or you don't have." Poof, opportunity gone. How many of you believe that trust is either something you have or something you don't have? Who thinks trust can't be created where it didn't once exist? Who believes trust is some strange intangible that we don't have any control over? The truth is, you can't force anyone to trust you, but you can change a number of factors that influence your trustworthiness. And that's powerful, because trust may be the single greatest competitive advantage anyone in business can have, but it's poorly understood and vastly underutilized. Whether you're selling a service or a product, being trustworthy to your customers can create true differentiation against your competitors. It creates loyalty that goes way beyond what your product or service deserves. It turns customers into advocates, and it takes your relationship beyond just the transactions. When you take action to build authentic trustworthiness, you create benefits across every other area of your business. So how do you do it? What's trust made of? At Trust Deep, we're focused on understanding what makes people and brands trustworthy. We take a methodological approach to creating trust using what we call the trust dynamic. The trust dynamic is a four-part equation that includes your credibility, your track record, your ability to show empathy, and how well aligned your interests are with your customers. Let's break it down. Several factors go into developing your credibility, like how well you know a topic or how well you perform a task. For instance, if you're an accountant, your knowledge of tax filing and your ability to file taxes correctly counts toward your credibility. Also, your integrity factors into credibility. Do I, as a customer, believe that you're ethical? Do you follow the values you claim you do? Do you walk the talk? Do you work with people now who you think have low credibility? Ask yourself how much trust you have in them. The next component in trustworthiness is your track record. People tend to think that trust takes a long time to build, but that's not exactly true. Track record is the only factor in the trust dynamic that takes time. Your track record is your history of delivering the outcome, product, or service that you say you will. Are you able to consistently, repeatedly perform in a certain way? Can people use your past performance to predict your future performance? You certainly want them to be able to, right? Think about brands you've become loyal to because they've delivered time and time again, either on quality or some other measure. You've become a repeat customer because that brand has proven itself to you, and you no longer have to weigh a purchase decision. Their track record makes it easy for you to pick them. Isn't that the way you want people to think of your business? The next factor is your ability to display empathy. While this might seem like a soft skill or attribute, studies show that empathy is the single most important factor in developing personal trust. We call empathy the human factor. It's your ability to be someone others can relate to, a person that they'd share honest concerns with, somebody they'd confide in. Empathy is your ability to understand someone else's reality and the challenges they face. It's the genuine care you have for others. Don't dismiss empathy. It's more than a nice to have. It's essential for every business today, especially as our lives become more challenging. Think of people you either trust or don't trust in your life, and see if you can spot those who display empathy. The last factor is alignment of interests. This means that you and your customers share the same vision for the outcome of your work together, or the result that a product should deliver. Alignment of interest means that you and your customers share common values. Alignment of interest allows us to believe in a brand or business beyond its product or service. This factor allows us to see this brand as having meaning to us. And when a brand has meaning to you, you stop being a customer and become a loyal advocate. This factor builds brand equity, and brand equity adds measurable value to your business. What does your business mean to your customers? If you disappeared tomorrow, would they care? Or would they just find a replacement for you? If you don't have meaning to them today, then there's no guarantee that they won't replace you with someone else tomorrow. These 4 factors have an effect on every decision we make every day. They fluctuate in proportion to the significance of the decision, like whether you're choosing a product at the grocery store or choosing to hire a babysitter for your kids. But all the time, we're mentally calculating the trust dynamic, and your potential customers are doing it with you too. Trustworthiness is something you can build for your business, and it adds incredible value to what you do. But it takes a measured approach. If you'd like to know how you can begin building genuine trust and turn it into a competitive advantage, visit our website to learn more. Or better yet, schedule a free consultation where you can share the issues and questions you have and get answers that can help you make stronger, mutually rewarding connections with your customers.